Hello, Mr. Tan. Welcome to Group 2 presentation. Today we talk about FUTA, a passenger car joint stock company. So first, let me introduce about my team. There are totally 4 members in Group 2, Việt Hóa, Tốt Đẹp, Giá Hân, and Vĩnh Khang. The content consists of 4 main parts, which are description, problem statement, objective, and finally finding and conclusion. So first, let me introduce about the transportation market in Vietnam. The proportion of road passenger transport accounts for 75 to 82% of total national transportation. In 2016, there were 5,266 interprovincial fixed transport routes and 1,238 transport business firms. The system of routes usually connect to every destination that customer require. In 2019, the passenger transport recorded positive results. However, in 2020, when COVID-19 pandemic appeared that affect the national industry seriously, therefore the number of passengers decreased by 27.5% in April 2020. The given bar chart describes the number of passengers traveling from 2017 to 2021. So next, let me explain some specific information about FUTA Bus. Phuong Trang Passenger Car Joint Stock Company, also known as FUTA Bus, was established in 2002 with the main business activities in the field of buying and selling cars, transporting passengers. There are some highlight achievements of the company. Top 10 transportation company, top 10 prestigious company in transportation and logistics industry, top 10 Asian quality brands. And about the revenue of the company, in recent years, FUTA Bus has recorded revenue of 1 billion Vietnam dong every year. Especially in 2019, the revenue reached the peak at almost 2,157 billion Vietnam dong. The given bar chart describes the financial indicator of FUTA Bus line in 2019. There are some key for assessment and sustainable development of FUTA Bus. Fostering brand love, creating momentum. It means that FUTA Bus has supported government and citizens during pandemic periods. Therefore, it plays an important role in contribution of economic recovery and realize the dual goals of the government. However, moreover, nowadays, Phuong Trang Group is also a corporation that has a gratitude day for drivers for many years. There are some comparative advantages of the company. The first one is increased quality. FUTA Bus Line, it has expanded high quality transportation activity for travelers from the middle of the country, Huế, Đà Nẵng, to almost all provinces belonging to Mekong Delta. The second one is increased quality. The firm owns over 200 touring cars consisting of 45 seats of Hyundai. And finally, brand value is the most important key. Phuong Trang is also known as the responsible brand for the community. So the next part will be undertaken by Đạt and Hóa.
Hello teachers, my name is Hóa, and in my presentation today I will describe the demand in FUTA Bus transport service in Vietnam. The demand in FUTA Bus involves 3 main parts. That is the customer quantities, the income of customer, and the quantity of service. Firstly, it is the customer quantities. In the customer quantity in the recent year is increased about 8.6% more than what 2021. The next is the income of customer. The income of customer, according to the result that Department Statistics do in 2021, in the urban area, the income is about 5,388,000 dong per month, were 1.5 higher than rural area. The income is a factor determining whether consumers are able to buy a product or not. FUTA Bus service is the kind of inferior goods, so if the income rise, the demand of this service will increase. And finally, the service quantities. Service quantities depend on 3 main factors, that is the human resource, the technology, and the infrastructures. The human FUTA Bus uh, have about 7,000 people is trained professionally to service, and the modern infrastructure including 250 tickets office firm and many stopover stations such as Phú Lộc and Minh Khai.
Hello, Mr. Hạc, and I'm Stack. My name is Peng Huỳnh Tuệ, and now I'm going to take the part of supply in FUTA bus. The first perspective I want to mention too is the input materials. Phương Trang has FUTA bus is a big firms. So nowadays, Phương Trang operates over 48 fixed intercity passenger transport routes, over 200 ticket offices, and transit station, over 2,000 type of touring cars, and the resource of 6,200 employees. FUTA bus has more than 2,000 transport in different kinds. There are about 80 sleeper cars with 40 seats, 100 ticket station, 1,030 seat bus, 107 seat and 4 seat for rental, 1,000 stopover stations that are always ready to serve the customer. Especially, FUTA bus now is also involving in the public transport file with their new electronic 20-seat bus, which is very friendly environmental. And regarding to the technology, FUTA bus provide the passenger with many advantages such as the official website, World Wide Web Doc, FUTA Express VN, and the app FUTA bus line in order to help its customer to access to the firm more easily. These tools are designed to be very simple to use, help customers to minimize the time and effort to go directly to the ticket office. Customer can actively choose the time to go, the ideal seat, and flexible credit method. About the electricity, the main reason customers choose FUTA bus instead of other brands are the service quality and reasonable price. In different situations, the price elasticity of demand will change. For instance, at that, the demand of passenger is too high when the firm increase and the price when the firm is increase the price. So people don't care much about the price of the ticket. At this time, the demand is inelastic. However, on a casual occasion, if the firm increase the price of the ticket, consumer will be willing to choose another brand. At this time, the demand is elastic. And also one part of it is of electricity is the cost price. Due to the reasonable price, when other competitors such as Hàn Bội, Hồng Cường, Hoài Nghĩa increase their ticket price, the consumer tend to choose Phương Trang as a substitute. Moving on, what is the I will show you the intervention of the government. Because um, because the transport activity will release into the environment a huge amount of exhaust from the engines of the transport. It is a negative externality. The government imposed the income tax of 10% on the bad environmental influence of FUTA bus gases. So, and the maximum annual tax of FUTA bus has to place is 540 billion stone. Uh, the third one I want to mention about the fixed cost and variable cost. The fixed cost that for the bus have to base include the labor such as salary, bonus, maintenance of the engines, fix the transport, the tax such as VAT, income tax, and the insurance on for the employees or unemployment insurance. And the variable cost includes the price of vehicle, the expense to expand the net of transportation, such as stopover station or the ticket office. And the final part of and the final section of my part is the economy of scale and economy of scope. So the number of annual passenger recorded on FUTA bus is 20 millions. The operation network expanded to 48 over 63 provinces in Vietnam. The role FUTA bus offer are very diverse, so and it expanded from the Mekong province to Hanoi capital. With this new business, FUTA bus will cost that the bigger the business is, the smaller cost the firm has to play. Turn to the economy of scope. The biggest FUTA bus is located in Ho Chi Minh City with numerous routes with flexible time frames such as Ho Chi Minh to Đà Lạt, from Ho Chi Minh to Cần Thơ, from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang. This also decreased the average price of the ticket.
So, to overcome difficulties during COVID epidemic, FUTA has used several policies. The first thing FUTA does is actively participate in charity, helping people and country when they are difficult. During the last epidemic, FUTA asked the government for permission to send people to the hotel for free, send doctors on duty, and take F0 to the emergency room. Not only that, but FUTA also spent some money to help people during the epidemic or give many gifts to the marginalized during it so that those people can enjoy warmth with their families. Secondly, prestige and responsibility will raise people's belief in the services, so FUTA builds their credibility and responsibility. FUTA always put everyone's safety to the top. FUTA's drivers are experienced and well-trained. FUTA bus doesn't stop a long way to pick up more passengers because it ignores passengers on the bus. However, they have a transit vehicle to take people to the exact location they want to go. Next, FUTA always departs on time as scheduled without delay. And the most important thing is that FUTA's price is always stable, especially during time when demand is more than supply. But FUTA's ticket price is still 10 to 15% lower than selling price. Thirdly, FUTA always improves service quality. Service quality is one of the important reasons affecting business decisions. So FUTA always improves the service to bring the best experience to everyone. FUTA tries to bring comfortable seats, train the staff to become more polite and professional, and they even add Wi-Fi and television on bus. And FUTA also sell tickets online so that people don't have to queue at peak hours. And finally, FUTA offers more routes and more trips for people to choose the right time they want to go. I think with these things, FUTA will get the trust of everyone. Then the more people will use the service, and then the more profits they will have.
In conclusion, although road passenger transport is a competitive market, FUTA bus cooperation is still a priority of almost passengers due to its service quality and the economic price it offers to the customer. The way how FUTA bus run its business can be considered to be an effective way. This can be proved by the number of loyal customers and its steady position in such a competitive market. Being a long-standing operation, but Futabus always know how to change its business campaigns to be suitable to the contemporary economic situation. This factor also answers the question why Futabus can survive and even develop in the long run. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you, Mr. Han, for listening.